Hey, this is Rick Kasalich, injury specialist from exercisesforinjuries.com. In today's video, I wanted to go through a easy upper back pain relief exercises for men. And I'll get Andrea to demonstrate the first one, and then I'll end up going through it in detail and also the other three. So this ends up being the first one that you should do. Resting and breathing for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So when it comes to upper back, lower back pain, what happens oftentimes is it ends up being a vicious cycle. So you end up getting pain, upper back pain, and that upper back pain leads to more tension. That tension ends up leading to more upper back pain, and it ends up being that vicious cycle. We want to break that vicious cycle. One way of doing that is taking a break, so lying down, putting your legs on a chair or couch or something else, and that ends up putting your body, specifically in your spine, in a low stress position. And then also being lying down, you can end up relaxing your tight muscles, especially your upper back, but also it ends up helping with your neck and your lower back. Now, while being in this position, you're in a low stress position, you want to bring the breathing into it. And you want to start adding breathing to it, because the breathing can end up helping breaking up that tension and relaxing that muscle, and relaxing that muscle ends up helping alleviate upper back pain. So with the breathing, you're breathing in, you're going to have that air come into your belly, and then you're going to breathe out with that air. And when you breathe out, you're thinking about blowing out any tension in that upper back area, but more importantly throughout the body. And breathing out and blowing out that pain or blowing out any of that tension that happens. And you're going to do this for about 30 seconds or up to like 2 minutes in order to fully relax things. Then after that, we'll end up going into the second exercise. And with this one, I end up calling this open and close. So you're lying on your side. So lying on your side, knees bent, hips are bent, arms are out front, and then you're going to open up. So this is open and close. You're opening. Good. You're trying to flatten one arm with the other arm. And then with this one, what we're really working on is that upper back area. And specifically more the mobility in that upper back area. So improving the movement in that mid-back area. So a lot of times if you end up doing a lot of sitting, driving, technology work, you end up increasing the stiffness in that mid-back area. And that ends up leading to upper back pain. So we want to improve the movement in that mid-back area, and that'll help relieve that upper back pain. And this ends up being a great exercise, the open and close. So when it comes to sets, reps, and time, what you would end up doing is one set, 5 repetitions, but you do those 5 repetitions on each side. And with those repetitions, you probably will notice that one side is tighter or stiffer than the other side, and that's perfectly normal. And one other thing you might end up feeling is, like I was saying, a lot of times it ends up being targeted in that mid-back area, but you also might get feel a stretch in the front of your chest, and that's perfectly normal as well. So sets, reps, and time, like I said, 1 set, 5 repetitions. When it comes to time, your smooth, controlled movement, and then at the end position, you're giving a good stop, so holding for a second or 2. And then intensity, we're looking at just a light stretch, a light mobility movement. So that ends up being the second one. Now the third one ends up being thread the needle. So you're moving into a 4-point position. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. Your body's in good alignment when it comes to hips, shoulders, and head. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take one arm and thread it through the other one. Good. Good. So trying to bring that arm through and then even bring that shoulder through. So you can see what we're doing. We're really trying to stretch out the muscles along the inside and the outside of the mid-back, and then also get movement happening in that mid-back area. Good. You're going to go one side, then you're going to alternate to the other side. Good. And then back to the other side. Good. So you can see really helping with the movement in that mid-back area, stretching out both sides of the back, and then also stretching that lower back area. Great. So with this one, when it comes to sets, reps, and time, 1 set, we're going to do 5 repetitions on each side. Time ends up being a smooth, controlled movement with a good stop at the end position. So 1 to 2 seconds. You can progress things and hold that end position for like 5 seconds, And then intensity, we're looking at a light stretch, working on improving the movement in that mid-back area. So we want to loosen that up. So with every repetition, we want to try to go a little bit further. And we're also looking for a light stretch. So you're not trying to look for a strong stretch, but a light stretch happening when it comes to the intensity part of things. Now moving on from there, we end up moving to the chair. And with the chair, we'll do our last exercise. So you're doing arching over the chair. So hands are behind the head, you're arching back. Good. And coming back. So once again, we're hitting that upper back area, that's mid-back area. You're sitting nice and tall in the chair, and then you're going to arch back. Good. So with this one, once again, we're working on that mid-back mobility area and loosening up that mobility area. And then also with that position, I'll get you, yeah. So when you arch back, there's a good chance that you also feel stretching through that front of the shoulder area. And that's perfectly normal. A lot of times with our technology work, we tend to be tight in that shoulder and that front of the shoulder, and this ends up helping stretch it out and loosen it up. So when it comes to this arching over the chair, sets, reps, time, and intensity. Set, 1 set. Repetitions, you're going to do 5 repetitions. When it comes to time, smooth controlled movement with a hold at the end position, so 1 to 2 seconds. You can progress that to 5-second hold at the end. And then when it comes to the intensity, we're looking for a light stretch. So light mobility in that mid-back area, and then a light stretch in that front of the shoulder or in that shoulder area is what we're looking for. So there you go. Give those easy upper back pain relief exercises for men a go. Now, if you want some of my other best tips when it comes to relieving neck pain, I recommend you click right here. I've got a brand new free report called 5 Tricks That Fight Neck Pain and Tightness. Just click right here. Let me know where to send you that brand new free report, and I'll send you that brand new free report right away. Now, if you're watching this on a tablet or smartphone, head down below in the description and click the first link, which will end up being exercisesforinjuries.com/necks. Let me know where to send that report, and I'll send you that report right away. Now, if you got benefit from this video, make sure to like this video. If you have a question or comment for me, leave it down below in the comments section. And then lastly, hit subscribe in order to get future pain relieving videos.